Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Supremacy 1914. Okay, this is the game I was playing with that Alpha's game, the first one ever. And you see, Ukraine is nothing. Absolutely nothing. Look at it. It's nothing. I have to explain this to you, and then I'll go on to the second game that I'm playing that's in there. Okay, what happened? First off, it was supposed to be an attack on Romania. I didn't organize it, so everything just basically went to crap. I thought it was these guys right here who were organizing it, but it ended up being not being them. But hey, so anyway, after the peace broke out, like peace with Romania happened, they ended up invading me while I was sleeping. I wasn't actually on during it when it happened, but they invaded. They took 3 provinces. And then had to retaliate. I asked for help from northern Russia, but they didn't come to my aid, which is weird, but probably necessary to their plan. And then, when it was near the end of the war, Romania decided to attack. And then after that, they decided to raid my ally, the only ally that actually came to help me. Besides Austria, which was only like 3 provinces. Poland, they got like completely wiped, like destroyed, but they do have 1 province, which is cool. Anyway, on to the next game. Okay, this is the new game. I'm playing as East Algeria, and I'm pretty big. And yes, okay, Spain, yes, I didn't read over it when I wrote it. Due to its activity, I will attack it to liberate the African lands it holds. Basically, Spain went, a lot of people actually just they've been away for ages and ages. So, and these guys really sent me a message like, these guys do not interfere with my plans, but then they left and I was like, sure then. So I'm gonna be with Morocco, since he's my ally. Okay, I have to explain the beginning to you. What happened originally was I was building up. I took over the area that was Portugal's, like Tunis, whatever that place is there. That's the Tunis, I think. Anyway, West Algeria basically started like rushing Morocco. They took over a lot of lands. Whatever's Spain's was taken over by West Algeria, and whatever I have would be under Morocco's lands. Whatever it is, like all the provinces, like here, 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 and so on. So the plan is I'm gonna basically, because they're my allies, Morocco's my allies, I'm going to basically move them into Spain. I'm going to basically draft their create their own whole territory out of the Spanish place. It's a Mac. Lags. Okay, and that's really it, but I really want to show you what's happening in the world right now. Italy is being taken over actually they pieced out now, by West Libya. East Libya was attacked by Egypt. Arabia is still Arabia, except they took over Syria. Romania doesn't exist, neither does Austria. And there's a huge, oh yeah, and they're my allies. What? Oh, Poland. Oh. Anyway, here is basically the deal. Okay? Huge war between France and Poland and Russia. So France and Germany combined as allies against Poland, Russia, and England. But I think Germany's out of the war now. But now, Russia, because they sent the majority of their manpower over to take over these provinces here, Berlin, Danzig, and Kreuzberg. Whatever it is in German. They are Ukraine, which is Mr. B-Boy 2000, is actually attacking Russia right now, taking it over, which is pretty cool. Oh yes, and I also want to show you this one last thing. Yes, last thing. We'll go back a few days. Nothing there. Wait. This, I don't know who wrote it, but it just basically sums up everything that's happened so far. The world as it is today. In the Americas, central USA is being partitioned by southern Canada and northern USA. And southern USA. Northern Canada is being eaten up by Greenland and southern Canada. The nation of Newfoundland no longer exists, and Iceland was annexed by Greenland. Southern Canada, or possibly future dictator of North America. Moving on to Africa, big oh boy, not big oh boy, East Algeria is getting big. Yes, it is, but I was only getting big because of luck, because of West Algeria just basically rushing its troops over to Morocco and leaving their provinces blank. So yeah, Morocco is being eaten by Spain, which is not. They apparently wanted to help, but I think they did it on their own terms. And EA and WA no longer exist. Looks like Spain thinks Africa is a good way to go. In other news, Tunisia is now part of EA, formerly part of Portugal, which no longer exists. WL, West Libya, and East Libya attacked Italy, then Egypt came in and took out East Libya, which I was talking about in the situation over here, where you see this took over the lands. Arabia took Syria, Algeria. Also, French West Africa was annihilated by most African nations. Yes, that's true. In Europe, Austria-Hungary, Romania, and Sweden were partitioned. Romania no longer exists, neither does Sweden, but Austria-Hungary is still there. The UK was attacked by Spain and Germany. It actually should be the UK was attacked by France and Germany. I don't know why he got Spain out of that. Ascan, Perm, West Siberia, Denmark, Syria, and Bulgaria are all gone. The Ottomans are moving into Europe, and there's no way of telling who could possibly be the strongest nation. That's actually true. There's no way to tell who could be the strongest nation currently. Even though we have a bunch of wars, the petitioning of the United States, Morocco, North Canada, invasion of England, the war of Ukraine versus Russia, Poland versus France are part of this. The Northern Russian invasion of Russia, and the West Libya and East Libya invasion of Italy. We live in an awesome and peaceful world. Well, in this game, yes, we do. Oh yeah, I see what they mean by the attack. They've lost lands. Big boy Finland. Anyway, that's the new episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time.